¿Qué pasa, YouTube? This is your boy Local P420 coming back at you with some more UFC fighting. Man, I've been really enjoying this game. Been progressing through the career mode, trying to learn how to play as much as possible. Doing pretty good, you know. My ground game still needs a lot of work. I don't mean I need to really practice against with somebody that can show me how to escape and do all that other stuff that you can do on here, like transitioning in and out of certain moves and shit like that. I mean, for the most part, I try to keep people on a stand-up game with me. I'm fairly well with making sure that the initial grab, if they try to grab me, it doesn't hit me. I block it off and whatever, push them off me. Um, this game is quickly becoming a real addictive type of game, like I am on Fight Night Champion. I actually haven't played Fight Night Champion since I've gotten my PlayStation 4. I probably get back to that, soon. Is just you got a PlayStation 4, and it's kind of hard to go backwards back to the PS3. I mean, I got some great games for the PS3 and all that. Definitely ain't gonna just let it go to waste, but you know, just for right now, it seems like I'm investing a lot of my time and recently a lot of money. We all know that PlayStation 4 stuff is expensive. I mean, the controller's $60. The good games that are out right now, I think it's like $59.99, $60 as well. I mean, it's all right. I mean, you pay for your hobby, you do what you got to do. That's why I work. But at the same time, yeah, the ducats, you feel them in your pockets after a little bit. Um, I've been doing a lot of research online, just trying to see how other people fight and the way they move. And I see a lot of people, I mean, this game really does, like, give you various ways to attack, but at the same time, it seems like to start off, for the most part, is you got to focus on the opponent's body, because I noticed that once I start hitting the computer or a fighter online that I'm fighting in the body more, it does tire them out, and then it opens up their head. They start dropping their arms, trying to block their body, and by the time you know it, I'm on them, trying to KO them or whatever. Uh, I'm the guy on the right side. Peter Rodriguez is what I named him. Um, I didn't. I should have paid more closer attention when I was making him, because he's short and his reach is not that long. And it's like I've noticed that fighting against some of these characters that the computer throws at me. Um, it's hard to get in on them. The computer really does, of course, it's the computer, but it does a great, knocked him down, knocked him out. Um, no, not knockout yet, but the computer really does a great job warding you off and keeping a distance. And the AI, I like fighting against the AI, because it is, excuse me, a little tired, y'all. I had a great night last night. Uh, yeah. But yeah, the computer does the AI on the PlayStation 4 is pretty good. I like it. I mean, you can really, when you crank it up the difficulty, you can really struggle against the computer, and that's something that I like. It gives a a good feeling to the game of knowing that we're going back to those old days where you're not gonna just get a perfect record really easy, and if you do, you work at it. You know what I mean? And I mean, I've been defeated in career mode, I think, like 4 or 5 times already. For the most part, I won, yeah, maybe about 2 or 3 by decision, but most of them were by KO. Um, there's a big KO coming up in this fight. I really love that wild overhand right hand. I made sure that I utilized that in the fights that I have, because once you whittle them down to where their health, their health is low and whatever, You can really do some real knockout blow damage with that overhand right. And you know, I love the knockdown. I love the knockout. You know, that's what I go for every time I play this game is a knockout. Um, I was in Fight Night Champion. I was, you know, happy with the decision at most times if it was a good opponent. But you know, I mean, it wasn't a necessary thing to focus on the knockouts. Like here, though, on the UFC game, man, sometimes you have no choice but to go for that knockout. Just had a game experience with this guy online who he knew what he was doing. I mean, he was just going at it, and but the only thing that he did that was wrong was that he wasted all his stamina in the first 2 rounds. So when the third round came, I was able to knock him out. And I mean, but it was a great fight. We were going back and forth, but it was obvious that he had damaged me way more than I damaged him. And in the end, ended up being me knocking him out, which, you know, I kept applying the pressure. I had my stamina up pretty high. Um, I chased him and I cornered him. I love the movement on here. It's really easy when people try to run back or run away from you to trap a person and have them against a cage and you know, then open them up. You know, body shots and uppers to the head. You know, knock the fool out. Well, this coming to a close now. You guys have a great one. I'll post more when I can. Local P 420. To the end of the world. Peace.